What are you doing down there so early in the morning? I want to tell you about my bad dream I had last night. It was about
Your bad dream?
It was about you coming into my apartment.
Well, I had a bad dream too.
I bet my bad dream was worse than yours.
Oh no, I don't think
My
so.
bad dream was you came in my apartment and you didn't use the key. You came right through the wall.
You dreamed that?
Yes, I did. Right through the wall.
Oh, that's kind of significant.
Would you think I'm sick or
You're
what?
lying though. You didn't really have that. You're making this up. You making this up. Is this one of your inventions?
Well, you come down here earlier and tell me you had this horrible bad dream. Go to the bathroom, I set this thing up. So let's hear your bad dream.
Well, I told you it was a bad dream that,
You didn't tell me anything. You just
well,
came to
it
my
was
apartment and
a
said,
man.
Go straight to my bathroom, ruin my toilet paper roll.
Destroy it, you mean?
Hmm.
Well, anyway, it was about that, a friend of mine who died very fast, 5 minutes of a hemorrhage, and he was an alcoholic, and one of the alcoholics in my life. There's been 6 or 7. And anyway,
Which number am I?
I think you're 8 or 9.
Wait a minute. I either have to be gonna be 8.5, going on 9.
But the reason why I think this dream is significant, because I found out today that a pretty important person died here last night. So that means, the opening was open to heaven or wherever she's going. And I was feeling that. That's when I get these dreams a lot of times. I don't know that someone's dying and that they're coming to get them, but I have a dream, a death dream. And so that's why I'm taking it very serious. That I think this death dream about you, it also involved a woman in your past with some kids. And I thought this woman really actually hated you, but she had a tie to you from the kids. And so she was trying to kick
Can you give me a clue on what we're talking about here?
I think this was your first wife.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Remember, you did have, and you had some kids that were maybe yours, maybe 2.
What do you mean, maybe?
What the hell were they yours?
What the court? The hell they weren't. Don't you get it?
What?
Hello?
Okay, these kids, there was a question. She told
Question. I want to see some DNA evidence.
that they really are your kids.
They aren't.
You don't think so? Well, you haven't seen any DNA, have you?
I don't know, but if a woman tells you that they're not my kid, I'm pretty much going to go along with that, okay?
Oh, yeah.
want
It
to
would be
pick out.
horrible if she said that they weren't your kids and at least one of them really was. Because you were married to her. Did you see any other
I was married to
potential
her
fathers?
for both times. Wait a minute. You come down here, you got a bad dream, right?
Yes.
I have no bad dreams until you show up. Now, it's not only a bad dream. Oh, now you're turning into a very nasty nightmare.
Well, yes, it was a nightmare
That's
to
right.
me, too.
I thought we were going to talk about your bad dream.
Well, it was about
I didn't
you.
have a bad dream.
It was about you. And this woman, and they kicked me out. They said, and I couldn't do another thing for you because they were kicking me out. Your past, it was like your past came up and engulfed you and held you captive. And then I looked at you and I could see that you
Well, you
were
can't
dying.
change your past.
Oh, I know, and it
And you
overwhelmed
do. You write memoirs, all right?
Yes, and you don't.
And you just change them to the way you're feeling. I like that enough for this one. And then say,
I don't intentionally change
it.
any facts. I try.
Oh, of course not.
Well, you can doubt whatever you want.
Yes, that's true.
But why don't you write your memoirs? The only reason you don't.
Because nobody cares.
Oh, how do you know they don't care? I assume that somebody will care if I write my memoirs. That's why I make the effort. Why you don't write yours, I think it would be nice if you did write yours.
I'm writing them right now.
What are you gonna
Okay.
say?
My memoirs.
I think
How do you spell eat? Is that E-A-T? E-A-T.
what are you writing?
And what's that S word?
Oh.
H-I-T. Oh, and how do you spell die? D-I, is that D-Y-E or D-I-E?
So I
Okay.
take it you don't.
There's my memoirs right there.
I take it you don't like my habit of writing memoirs.
You don't like my habit of drinking. What do you think about that?
I'm glad you mentioned that word.
Yes, I did too. Because if I didn't, you'd be the first one to mention it.
Yeah, well, I think if you do die,
What do you mean,
Yeah.
if I do die? I am going to die. I hate to break the bubble here, honey. but You are going to die, okay?
so
Everybody here is going to die. You watch television most of the time, and 90% of those people are dead. 90% are dead.
well, at least I got you to take care of your remains and give your life to science.
Oh, are you kidding?
Otherwise-
What happens when they turn it back and they say, nah, it ain't nothing worth it? Well, listen, turn it back.
Otherwise, I would probably have to take up a collection to beer.
Collection?
Cremate you.
A collection. You know how much money would people getting? You couldn't get $1.57 out of these people. You know what? That's a fact.
I have.
If I didn't have any of this crap that you can turn into money,
And have you ever thought about this? If you die
I have
first,
thought about this.
If
Why
you
did
die
you come down
first-
here and bug me this morning?
If you die first, I might just drop dead of a heart attack or something. I don't know how many of these
Yeah.
deaths I can go
But see,
through.
the problem is that you say it, but you don't do it.
Oh, yeah,
See,
well,
you say it,
well,
but
I'm
you
just
don't do
warning
it.
you. I'm warning you. Be careful.
Warning me?
Be careful
What?
about dying.
Be careful about that. Now that's the goofiest thing I have ever heard. Be careful about dying. Oh,
Yes. So
what am I
it,
supposed to
it
do?
would be easier on me if you waited till I died first.
Well,
Just
what if I
these
walk
are-
out in front of a bus?
Don't do it. Because then when they tell me the news, I might just go. I might not be able to
Well,
take the shock.
What if
I've already buried one old companion, and that nearly got
Ooh.
me.
That's creepy.
Well, you knew him. I introduced
Who?
you to him in the blue box. You know, his ashes were there. I didn't.
The shoebox.
Yes.
Shoebox guy.
I
right?
didn't have the
other
strength
guy,
to
yeah.
take the ashes and scatter them
I know.
even. So I just left them there for a year.
I know.
And then you came
That's
along.
cool.
Yeah, it was
That's
cool.
really
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, but do I have it?
What's in the shoebox?
I don't think-
Oh, that's the guy that we used to play hanky panky with, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, how'd you get stuck with it?
Right.
Oh, that's real nice.
Okay, well, you can see how little bit of energy I had because I couldn't even do anything with these ashes for a whole year. I was so tired. After the worst thing that nearly killed me was getting rid of all this stuff. And look at all this. You've got a whole bunch of junk around here. I'd have to get rid of all the shirts I bought you, all these pictures on the wall. Think about what you're going to do.
Well, I think,
Why don't you just stick
I
around
think-
till I die
no, wait a
first?
minute. I think maybe if this is going to be all too much for you,
Yes.
I should just turn you in and get a younger model. What do you think? Huh?
Thank you, thank you. Somebody young and strong enough to take your death. If you plan on dying anytime soon. And I think that you can count on dying fairly soon if you don't lay off that stuff over there in your glass. I hate to say the word.
Booze!
Yes. Booze! Yeah, I'm glad you said it good and loud.
Boy, am I